Hi everyone, I'm Trish. For those that don't know me, I am basically doing this little video blog to let you know how I felt about the speech that President Trump gave at the State of the Union today on January 30th, 2018. I was very impressed with all his accomplishments that he's made in the year 2017. My heart was touched by several of the special guests that he brought in and that he honored. Especially the couple that lost their daughters, the two couples, and then Sun Ho, who was a defector from Korea, who basically went to China and started helping other people defect. And he basically is just a living testimony that no matter what happens to you, no matter what you go through, you can prevail if you have a confidence in yourself and a belief of freedom. And I guess the thing that I really got out of the speech was that America is a land of freedom. And yes, immigrants come to our country to basically embrace our life and to be Americans and have the American dream. And all immigrants are welcome. The thing is, we have laws. And these laws say that you must be an American citizen. So if you're going to come to our country, you need to follow the laws. And that's it. He's not saying that he hates immigrants. He's not saying that he wants to get rid of the immigrants. He actually wants to help them become U.S. citizens. So I'm really confused with the speech that the Democrat Kennedy gave afterwards, saying the opposite of what President Trump stands for. You know, they've taken comments that he's made and used them out of context to basically say he's racist. He's not. He just wants us to be safe. He wants to make America safe. And if only they would understand that. Based on the country Australia, it has the most strict immigration laws. And they have a wall. And it works. I think we should finish building our wall and protect our people. We can't have drug lords come into our country. We can't have these bad guys coming over. And I'm not saying all immigrants are bad guys, but there is a portion of them that are coming through our country that are killing our people and our children and forming gangs. I think it's MS-13, I believe is the name of the gang. It's just wrong. If you're going to come to our country, you want to be a law-abiding citizen. And I guess his message, Democrat Kennedy's message, I think it was Joe Kennedy. I can't even think of the first name. I know it started with a J. But anyway, he basically is saying that President Trump's a hater. Okay, I get where he's coming from, but I don't think he fully understands President Trump. I think he hears what he wants to hear. Because he didn't say that you can't live in our country if you're a legal citizen. If you're an immigrant that is a legal immigrant. He didn't say that. And he didn't say he's going to kick out the dreamers. He wants to protect them, especially the law-abiding ones. And then the ones that prove to be a threat to our country, he wants them to be removed. So what is wrong with that? What is wrong with trying to protect our country? And then the other thing about America being great, he wants America to be great. We are proud to be Americans. You should be proud to be an American. Yes, when our national anthem is playing, you should be standing. You should be pledging putting your hand on your heart and pledge allegiance to the flag from which it stands, one nation under God. Sorry, my daughter, she just woke up. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is he's not saying the rich are going to get richer. That's not what he's saying. He's allowing certain things to happen to help the middle class get richer. And to get those that are in poverty, out of poverty. You know what I'm trying to say. Poverty. And so that they can also embrace middle life or even the upper class. Anything is possible is what he's saying. He says America is built on dreamers. We, American citizens, are dreamers. We've had a vision of the American dream. Yes, we want that house with the little white picket fence, the 2 cars, and the 4 children, and the dog and the cat, or whatever your dream is. I know that's mine. The ideal job. The job that makes you feel proud when you come home after a long day of work, to know that you were able to help someone. A job that you feel fulfilled in, that you feel you've accomplished great things. A job you can be proud of. And you don't want to see your job being sent to another country. Outsourced. That's happened to a lot of my friends. Their job was outsourced. We can keep it here in America. There's nothing wrong with that. We should want our nation to be strong. By just allowing everything else to go away, like our jobs, our businesses, to other countries, how is that making America great? Think about the Statue of Liberty, a representation of liberty, justice, and freedom. And when people see that Statue of Liberty, they know what it means. Yes, this nation was built on immigrants. But these immigrants that came to our country became American citizens. They didn't live illegally. They didn't live on the system, depending on welfare and handouts. No, they came to this country to work, to have a better life, a better education for their children, to have the American dream, the house, the picket fence. So come on now, Democrats, get aboard. Join us as fighting for this nation. Join us to fight for this nation. It's time to make America great again. And President Trump, that's all he wants to do. So, are you with me or are you not? Do you stand with America or do you want to be on the other side of the wall? It's your decision. And if you want to come to our country, please do it legally. It's the right thing to do. There are laws for a reason. If there was no laws at all, there would be total chaos. Can't have that. Can't have chaos. We want our land to be free and safe. We want all to feel welcome here. But we also want our laws to be embraced. So, I guess with my final word, yes, I do feel like maybe President Trump could have reached out more to the Democrats. But if their mindset is the same way as the Democrat Kennedy, then there's nothing he could have said that would have made a difference. They're going to still hold on to their strong political beliefs and misinformation. The lies that they want to believe. Because that's what they are. They're lies. I mean, when Ronald Reagan was president and he did the tax cut, it did boost our economy. And it did make America great. And here we are again, and President Trump is giving us a tax cut. Let's be thankful for that. We need that tax cut. I worked at a job for 4 years that no matter what you did, how great of a worker you were, how hard you worked, it didn't matter. You never got a raise. So yeah, it's time for us to get a raise. It's time for us to get a bonus check. Come on now. We're dedicated workers. We work hard. So don't we deserve it? And last of all, as I was saying, I was disappointed in the fact that I felt like he could have reached out more to the Democrats. But in the same token, President Trump shouldn't have to bow down to them or compromise his beliefs or morals to make them happy. Face it. They've lived the lie for so long. They reach out to African Americans and Hispanic and Latino and say they're going to do all this. They'll go into their neighborhoods and preach all this greatness that they're going to do. And they leave the neighborhood and they're forgotten. Look at the neighborhoods that have suffered because of it. I grew up in Lakeland, right next to Westport, and Lansdowne. I went to Lansdowne High School. Those neighborhoods have gone downhill. Yeah, they're not the same. And crime has increased. And a majority of them are on welfare. It's sad. When we need them to work, we need them to want to work. We need them to know that they can go to a job and make good money. And that they'll get raises. And that they'll get bonuses. And it's worth doing that than staying on a system. Dependent on a system. We want them to be independent. We want all Americans to be independent. So come on. Give us some thought. Join us. Join us in the fight to make America great again. Thank you. And thank you, President Trump and Mike Pence. Thank you very much.